Hey everyone, it's me, Matt. Welcome back to my channel. I hope you're all doing great. We've had another beautiful week here in Florida. It's been really warm. The daytime temperatures have been in the mid to high 80s. I actually made it out to the beach earlier this week, which was a nice break from all the heat. So I've got two projects for today's video. I'm gonna start by planting up a really cool raised metal container for my front porch. I picked up a purple oxalis, more commonly known as a purple shamrock plant. After all, it is March and a shamrock plant is perfect for St. Patrick's Day. I also picked up some silver Dichondra. I think the purple oxalis and the silver Dichondra are gonna look so great planted together in my black metal container. And then I also wanted to transplant my giant purple Zinnia seedlings into some larger 4-inch containers. These seedlings are about 2 weeks old and I want to separate them and get them into bigger containers so they'll have more room to grow. So yeah, that's the task list for today, so let's get into it. Diving right into it, here's the raised metal container I'll be using in today's project. I bought this a few months back at Home Goods and I'm finally gonna plant it up today. I love the size and structure of this container and I think it's gonna be a really great addition to my front porch. Looking at the first of my two plant varieties, this is my purple oxalis. So I actually picked up this plant at the grocery store. I'm telling you, don't underestimate the flower and plant section at your local grocery store. Sometimes they've got some really cool plants. You can see this is a pretty big plant. These shamrocks stand much taller than the traditional nuisance clovers found in lawns and flower beds. The foliage has a really deep purple color and it's got these pinkish colored flowers. It's also got an amazing mounding growth habit. Some real quick stats on this plant: it doesn't like direct sunlight, so it's perfect for a covered porch or patio. It also does really well inside as a house plant. It likes to be watered frequently and prefers temperatures between 40 and 80 degrees, and it should be fertilized monthly during the spring through fall growing season. The flowers of the oxalis plant attract a variety of pollinators, including bees, butterflies, and hummingbirds. Once fully grown, the oxalis can grow as big as 6 to 12 inches tall and 1 to 2 feet wide. The second plant variety I'll be incorporating into my raised container are these silver Dichondra plants. These plants work really well as accent plants for containers and hanging baskets. You can see these plants have these small rounded leaves and these long runners that come off the main plant. They've also got such an incredible icy silver green color. They're gonna look so good potted next to my purple oxalis. Dichondra is hardy in zones 8 through 10. It's heat and drought tolerant. It can be grown indoors as a house plant. It'll grow to be about 2 to 3 inches tall and 2 to 4 feet wide. It'll also grow in both full sun and shade. Keep in mind though that when it's grown in shade, its stems won't develop as dense of foliage and its leaves will be smaller. Before planting, I went ahead and used a hammer and a nail to create some drainage holes for my container. Although the oxalis doesn't mind sitting in water, the Dichondra doesn't like waterlogged soil, so drainage holes are definitely important. All right, I've got my potting soil, my container, and my plants, so let's get everything all planted in. Look at it all done. I love it so much. These plants look so great together. The black container gives a really nice contrast to the plants, especially the silver Dichondra. Let me really quick set this up on my front porch and then I'll show you the final placement. Check it out. The container looks so great on my porch with all my other plants. I really like how the container and plants pop against my white house. I love the deep purple color of the oxalis, and I love how the shamrock-shaped leaves pay homage to St. Patrick's Day. Also, while I was setting the container down, I noticed this 4-leaf clover on my oxalis, so it must be my lucky day. Now that my container project is finished, let's transplant some Zinnia seedlings. Here's my Zinnia seedlings. I've got between 1 and 4 seedlings per cell. There's a total of 35 individual plants. My plan is to pot up each individual plant into their own 4-inch container. So these are my containers. I prepped them all with pre-moistened soil. They're all ready for new plants, so let's start transplanting. There we go, all done. I was able to transplant all 35 seedlings. Now they've all got enough room to grow without feeling crowded out in the little seed starting tray. I'm gonna let them put on some more size in these 4-inch containers, and then eventually I'll plant them out into my front landscape. Quickly, here's an update on my other seedlings. They're all coming along quite nicely. I'll probably transplant the scabiosas into their own 4-inch containers next week. And then you can see that the Lebanon seedlings have also put on some size and are looking really good. The only ones I'm a little disappointed with are my feverfew. You can see some of the seeds germinated, but a lot of them didn't. I'm really happy with what came up, but I wish I had more. I'll probably use the tray I just transplanted the zinnias out of to try starting some more. And then over here, my verbena cuttings are looking amazing. It looks like almost 100% of the cuttings are gonna make it. You can see this one right here is struggling. They're still a little green though, so it could recover. Overall, I'm thrilled with the success rate. I hope you enjoyed this video and found the information useful. I'm so happy with all the progress my seedlings and cuttings have made. Next time you're at the grocery store, make sure to check out the plant section. You just might find a purple oxalis of your own. Remember to hit those like and subscribe buttons so you can hang out with me in future videos. I hope you have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you in the next one.